Hello everyone, my name is Ajil Sarin. Today I will show you the way of citation and referencing by using Endnote software. First, to do this, we need to have Endnote software which can be downloaded from web or any explorer in the form of different platform. So after having Endnote, here I have the Endnote software which can be installed on my desktop. So after having the Endnote software, first we need to import all the required Scholar, research finding, and report or other books and Endnote. So after importing all the required reference and Scholar or research result, from the folder that we have saved, we may see in this form. Here we see there are lots of research outputs or books which are imported in my library, local library. So if we want to add the other research output or book from the folder that we saved after downloading from the web or after sharing from our colleagues, we can directly go to import reference from the file into this library. If we click on this, here we see choose import option, duplication and text translation. So by clicking on this, we can select the required material that we read and that we want to cite in our research. So after having this in this form, we can directly go to the area that we want to make citation and referencing. Here, if you have the research paper and if we see the introduction as well as the discussion part, and if our interest to add citation and referencing, for example, if we want to add citation here, verticals are dark colored clay which develop crack when expanding and contrasting with changes in moisture content. If we take this idea from some colleagues, from other research output, we directly click on this and go to Endnote, and from the drop down author, we need to select the author who states about the idea that we see on our research. So if the author that says about the sentence that we see, we can click on Ninazu and click on insert citation. Here Ninazu is added as citation, and at the same time we see on the reference part. Here is the reference. Here is our reference. So Ninazu is the first citation in our paper, and if the idea which states this sentence generated from another author, we click or we can make the same thing with that of the first citation system and click on Ashagri, and we can go to insert citation. Here Ashagri also stated as the second citation for our paper, and we can see here on the reference part at the same time. And if we add the citation for the third sentence, for example, we can click on this and go to here, and we can click on ግዛቸው, and if the idea is generated from two authors and ግዛቸው and አየለ ደሳለኝ, click on those two scholar and make the same thing, insert citation. Here the author ግዛቸው and አየለ ደሳለኝ also added as citation on the sentence written on the third part. And if we make the same thing here, we can click on this and go to Endnote and make the same thing with that of the actions that we made. Click on, for example, Irkosa, Taklu Irkosa and Dumansky, as well as Baudad. If we read the idea from three scholars, we can select the three scholar at the same time and make the same thing with that of before 5 to 7. So when you see in the reference part, all 7 citations are added in the reference part. So besides this, if we want us to delete the idea of one of the scholar used in this sentence, for example, here in the third sentence we use 3 and 4. So if we want to delete the second author, for example, we cannot click backspace. Instead of clicking on backspace, we can select this and edit and manage citation. Click on edit and manage citation. Then we can remove, for example, Ayalio. To remove the idea of Ayalio from our paper, we can click on remove Ayalio and click OK. And here we see only one citation. And at the same time, we see on the reference part the 6 literature or reference. So by using this procedure, we can make citation and referencing by using Endnote. In addition to this, if we want to change the style of this citation, for example, if the interest of the publisher is one of the style of the citation system mentioned on the Endnote, we can change into the interest of our publisher. So to do this, we can directly go to a style here. We can click on this, and if we are interested, we can select from this. If not, we can click on select another style. Here we see there are lots of style of citation in Endnote. So by scrolling down and up, we can change the style of citation. So this is all about the way of making citation referencing by using Endnote software. So if you like this video, you can subscribe and like my channel. And if you have any question and doubt, please make write on the comment part. Thank you for watching.